Hi guys, it's Jenny with Art for Good. Today we're going to do another cereal bowl pour, and I'm going to do an ocean theme, and I'm going to try to use both a cereal bowl and a party bucket in order to create some interesting shapes in my fluid acrylic paints. So let's get started. First I have white paint, and I will say I have to apologize because my light over to the right was so bright it kind of made it hard to differentiate where the paint is on the canvas. A little bit of an exposure issue, but I think you will still be able to see, especially at the end, how this comes out. So I'm using a titanium white that I've gotten pretty thin, and I'm just going to go ahead and create a base layer on this portion that I have sketched out. All right, so now I have a blue color that's really a mix of a variety of different blues. I'm using a phalo blue, and then I've added some black to it, a little tiny bit, not much, and some leftover Paynes gray. So I'm really only working with those two colors right now. I'm adding in my spring form pan that I have used in the past, and I'm just going to continue this sort of spiraling motion to create a wave that has multiple layers going down, and it'll just be a little more interesting, a different twist on a traditional wave that a lot of people do when they're first starting out with acrylic paint pouring. All right, I'm going to go ahead and remove one of these barriers, and I'm going to add my party tub. I'm just taking a paper towel and removing the excess from this bottom section that I'm going to turn into the wave. I'm also adding in some just pure Paynes gray to add a little more shadow to the bottom section. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and add some more white in here and keep playing with this composition to see if I can get a splashing wave effect. Now I'm going to go add in some gray spray paint on the edges. It really helps to focus the eye on the center. And in this case, our focal point is this sun that's kind of sinking into the wave or behind it. And this is just one trick that I have that I use all the time, and that is using spray paint over wet acrylic. It dries lovely, amazing ways, and it actually creates this very interesting effect where it sinks into the acrylic underneath a little bit, so it's a little more subtle. You can kind of see the details in the background. All right, now it's time to remove the bowl. And there we go. We are done. So this is the final piece. I love how this came out. So much movement and drama in this piece. Well, that is all the time I have for today. If you're interested in some other ideas for ocean-inspired fluid acrylic pieces, I have a whole playlist here that I will leave you with, and I will see you next time.